pitch for the World
And the
Championship
clock
match.
has been started, indeed, and the first move has been made. We're not quite sure what it is. I think there is a slight delay on the move broadcast. Let's see. E4, E5, okay. So
we have a
Anand
new
repeated as in game 2, but Magnus Carlsen did not. He played E4, E5, so that could be, it's a king's pawn opening, and I think it's a Ruy Lopez, if I'm seeing right, although I cannot see very well.
Yeah, it would be interesting if
from
Carlsen
the-
replaces with Petrov. Yes, it is.
It is a
He did play
Petrov, or is it
Petrov.
Ruy Lopez?
Oh, he did knight f6.
No, it's a Ruy
okay,
Lopez.
it's a Berlin.
It's a Berlin.
I'm sorry. So he
Yes.
played knight c6.
Yeah, let's put receiving moves.
Bishop b5 and knight f6.
And castle. That's very interesting. Not surprising, though. It's one of the most common opening choices. Let's refresh our board. Seems to be a delay going on. Okay, so they play extremely fast. Knight takes e4 and d4 and knight d6. Castle, knight e4. Wow, they play extremely fast. Bishop takes c6, and d takes c6, and knight f5. So this is almost an endgame. They are about to trade queens right now, and they are indeed trading the queens. And this has been perhaps the most popular opening choice when black doesn't want to lose. Right?
Yes, an interesting option. Normally the most popular move here, I believe, is knight to c3.
Knight to c3, although h3 is not unusual.
Yes.
So let's see, what did Magnus play after h3? He played bishop d7. And that's somewhat unusual. Now, what are we seeing so far in this position? We are seeing that the queens are off the board, which means kind of that we're in a queenless middle game or semi-endgame, and we have further more moves, rook d1 and bishop e7, if I saw that correctly. We seem to have some issues in receiving our moves, I think, automatically, that we should. But it's rook d1, and I've seen bishop e7 being made.
I felt it must be a draw, but Magnus also kept finding resources. I mean, this position, I really checked everything, and I thought I'd done it, and then he found rook e6, and with this point that after rook g5, b5 wins. So, and I had a minute left at this point. So, again, I was lucky that I could play rook a8 check, rook a g8, and get to the time control, because I was down to a minute there. I mean, for Christian, it's just another day. It's not every day I'm down to a minute.
So, I mean, I didn't see any clear win. I think there definitely was. But anyway, that's you have to do something, and this time, I mean, even at this point, right before the time control, I thought I might be winning, but it turns out it's not the case. Yeah, I mean, it's just not easy. There were just so many tactical resources there, and yeah, I was just trying to navigate through them with the pluses that I have, being an extra pawn and a potentially good bishop in the endgame. So, but today I couldn't. We found a way to save the game. So. But it's I mean, all credit to him. I think he defended extremely well.